Hi everyone, it's MissNikkiAnn. I just wanted to speak out on my ongoing frustrations with human beings. I usually put this on this would be something I would put on which site is it called? I can't remember. Okay, wow. But life is just too busy right now to go to multiple sites. So just trying to bring everything to one place. So I have to say it once. I'm online doing some research, and of course, I'm looking in the at Africa and the Middle East. And someone's asking about what part is Egypt in Africa. Okay, so people are responding. And then there's always got to be somebody who assumes that all, especially African Americans, just are dying to call something home or something. And so the person says it's not a part of Africa because we basically had no Africans had no real contribution to the world, not as far as government, finance, anything. Like, are you serious? I take it all the way back to a time when Africa was connected to the United States, where indeed the state where I live in New England was connected to Africa, and you could literally walk across. But that people, and I say this as a 40-year-old woman who grew up, in the suburbs, whose parents were from the South. I went to college in the South for my bachelor's. I studied abroad in Costa Rica, where I found that being black was difficult there. I went to Panama, found that being black was difficult there. I've been to Mexico, found out that being black is difficult there. And that's just a short list, people. Why is it so wrong to be black? And now I'm going on complexion here. Why? When it's convenient, people will be black. When it's convenient, when it comes to entertainment, people want to just have a little bit more edge and want to fall into the category that's mixed or something. They want to ride the fence or something. But when it comes to everything else, why is it so bad to have a complexion that is dark? And how difficult is it for people to understand that what we know so far is that's where man originated? Okay? That's what they know so far. And so if that is true, it doesn't matter if Africa's Africa, because then I'm like, well, what isn't Africa? What isn't African? And someone made that comment too. How was it the same person? How we darker complected people, African background, want to claim everything, and the person was like, well, where do we draw the line? That's the point. You can't. It is also interconnected that you can't draw a line. Okay? And it's called being a human being. And some people feel they're superhuman beings. They really think they're so superior and superb and just super. You're not super. You ain't dope. You're human. And it doesn't matter where Africa is, because wherever you are, that's a place I don't want to be. If people have such small minds, what are they going to do as things continue to get difficult in the United States of America and around the globe? Better's not coming, people. We're in deeper than that now. Biblical proportions, people. All of that ignorance is going to sound so stupid. All of that is going to be funny when you're seeking refuge. And where do you go to? Africans. Take it back to the source. You know, it's going to get funny. And we've always had to see it as funny, or we would not survive it. I mean, Africans in America. I'm tired. You get tired of being Black because everywhere you go, people, you really, and I know people have done experiments and shown it, but to feel it, to live it every day, most stars would tell you, fine, YouTube, Instagram, all this stuff is great, but don't scroll down. Because once you scroll down the page and look at the comments, people will tear you into pieces, and you're only a simple human being doing what you do as a job. They will tear you to pieces. And that's what it's like with this complexion. Because even if you're doing an experiment, it ends. For us, it doesn't end. And some people are trying to, it's always been a group of people who wanted to bleach themselves. But more and more, because you just get, it's not that you don't love your people and love who you are, you get tired of living in skin where people will say the craziest things about you on every single platform. And just assume that if you're trying to straighten out a historical fact, which, his story, right? Okay. You just, like, you're beat up on the head. But if a vanilla person, I'm not going to go with white, if a vanilla person makes a statement about it, then it's valid. Then that's what everyone else will gravitate toward. It's just, I get tired. And that's why the Sabbath is important. I have to shut off. I have to shut people off. All I did was, I'm just living a quiet Sunday, looking up something, and I have to scroll down the page because, it's not like I posted a picture just like, hi, I'm looking up some information. And I need to scroll down the page because there are people correcting people about what they know historically, I wasn't even looking about Egypt. Not Africa. I wasn't even like, people. It's a war on being human. I don't care who, found this or that. Or, we are where we are. We're all human. And if research continues to point at our being African by origin, all of us, okay, so what? So what? There were probably many complected people even in that scenario. And then if we're talking about Africa the way I understand Africa from the times of the dinosaurs, there's just one big piece of everything kind of connected on that side. So, and I'm from New England. I do not want to be what someone else is. And it's nice to talk about what our ancestors have done, but they were crazy. They were crazy, just as people are crazy today. And to stand up and this pride thing we have, when it comes to breath by breath, second by second, I live in Nikki's skin. That's it. I feel life. I feel the weight of life. Everyone feels the weight of it. And I don't want to diminish who you are, as I would hope that you wouldn't take something as simple. You assume that all of us are looking African Americans and Africans. I think they put all of it together, people. It wasn't just like African Americans. Like, have you ever looked at that? It's huge. Like, how can you be so simple minded when you're talking about an area that's that big and has, oh, people, you drain me. You drain me. And that's why I enjoyed going to a predominantly Black institution for college, because I had 4.5 years, half, 4.5, of just being Nikki, because everyone was brown. It was the best experience because, vanilla people, if you really wanted to, you could move to a place where all you see is yourself. It's more difficult for us to find that in America. And this is where I was born. This is where I am. And then even still, we had teachers who were vanilla. I say vanilla. We had teachers and also students who were, were there for usually like the VET program and the engineering programs, things like that. But it takes that, going to the South, to get a break from being Black and what comes with that. How almost every culture hates dark people, Black people. I don't know why. I don't know why. You better be able to say, oh, I'm Dominican, I'm Puerto Rican. You better be able to say something other than African American. I'm Jamaican American. I'm this, I'm African, flocking American. That's it. I just am. And I get tired of scrolling down on the page looking for something that should have nothing to do with race. But people, those who are, it happens every day. Do you understand? Every day, as a Black person, you're confronted. I get tired of going to people's pages, looking at videos, just want to say hi to someone you really like on YouTube, and then having like to scroll down. I block comments on my pages. I'm like, people, you have to just email me because it's too much. I can't live it physically all day and then go online and be bombarded there as well. It's too much. That's too much.